Hello and welcome everyone to another Northgard build order video on this channel. Today I have the macro wolf build order for you, since I think the wolf is going to be played a lot more because of the new law Plunder, what just makes this a hell of a lot of fun. And I think Plunder is not only really valuable in very aggressive plays, I think it's also really valuable if you have a really big amount of army and can micro a lot in the enemy tiles. So that's why I want to show you today the wolf macro build order. So going a little bit slower than attacking the enemy than in the second winter. We're just trying to get a nice eco setup, and yeah, you can attack then later on with a bigger amount of army. You can just try to defend one of your friends. There are different things possible, like in team games or maybe even in free-for-alls. Like you can use it in many different places. I had some fun with it in free-for-alls, since the plunder mechanic is just helping so much, healing up your whole economy. But you definitely need to scout out the whole map then. But I'm not going to go all too deep in it. I'm going to go to a point where you have a quite good eco up and you can mostly decide what you want to do there. But with wolf, the decision will mostly be attack. So let's get up the first lumber camp. We have already a tile ready with some ruins on it. You can see some hunt. I can see some sheep over here, but they're gonna not pay off in the next seconds, so play around them. I see a forest over here, so let's scout that out. The next thing will definitely be the training camp, just like usual with the other clans. So I may... oh no, it's all looking great. Can already take it. I'm staying scouting with both scouts, since I want to find my iron here, because for the wolf clan the berserker is always quite important. So always go for a little berserker, because you can just farm everything off the map what belongs to you. Mostly I mean the food with it, because usually in my macro wolf build orders the problem were that I committed too strong to the spoils of war, or the old how it called again? No, not too bad. With the old spoils of war, went over weaponsmith way too early. But if you want to go for a macro build, you should usually... nice, I have the iron there. You should usually go over the trading path, because it just saves you a lot of wood in the starting build, and villagers that you don't need to send on a trade just because you have it already. We have 3 wolves over here, that could be quite hairy, so we're going to start with this part here, so we can get the iron and we get some stone. Should actually help out. Let's go. So I would always recommend, if you would go with clans in a macro build, it is never a bad idea to go for the trading path. I think it's not always the best path if you want to go for it, but most of the times it is. So you're not too wrong. You don't have too wrong of an idea if you go in that path. I'm going to take this tile first, since I want to get the field there, because it looks really juicy. Oh my god, we have 3 wolves here that could attack us. So a tower right here should be needed in the next time, but not too early. We have both stones already, that's great. These are both needed for all macro builds. You always need both of your stones, since you want to upgrade a lot of stuff. And I want to build a lumber camp, to be honest. I'm gonna do it over here, so sure. I'm not going to go for the forest over here, since it's too far away. And I need the second lumber camp right now, so just gonna ignore the forest there a little bit. Maybe later on going for it, but not right now. I'm grabbing a lot of food here. Yeah, I want to build the fields as soon as possible. So I have quite a good food economy. I'm scared that I'm gonna be attacked there, but I don't think I need to be scared there because I can be sure I will be attacked there. I don't have any lore close. It's quite far away, but I hope I will get it in later stages. I think it's cool that I have the kobolds over there, so I will have too much stress on that flank over here. And I'm ready for the field. So just let's get it. Nope, let's not get it. What freaking hell? Don't have any space to build anything, so I need to build a house here. I can't actually do this. It was just cost way too much to build a house over there. Go over there. And you go over here and build the field. So, the houses always needed first. I just forgot about that. So, I will get housed here for a little second. That hurts, but not all too much. But it hurts. Will not get all too bad since I have the wood and I'm just building the house, but it's never perfect to get housed, and not if you want to get for a perfect build. Definitely. But now we have the house. I will build the silo before the winter comes in too, because of the macro build. It should be helpful all over the game. Anyway, since I want to upgrade the silo and the farmers there, of course. Because Wolf is not the food strongest clan, so should always look to at least have a field with a silo to, yeah, fulfill his needs. Let's say it like that. Already send all the builds over here. One woodcutter can actually go out and help with food, since I don't have any. And I hope I'm on a good path then there. Get +4 for one villager. Let's see how much I get. +4. Damn it. So the silo doesn't help me right now too much. But with the upgrade, it will help a lot more. But +20 are enough. Definitely to make me ready for that winter. Not enough to get this tile over here. But we won't get too greedy here. So let's go for the dog. Yeah, when the villager spawns, you can just go for the dog. I think I will drop down to 18 or 19 for that. I think 18. That's 2 more consumption. But it should be enough to get ready for the winter, and I really need to have a few crowns here. And after the winter, I will think about taking this tile here. Tower will definitely be in the back of my head. Just right now it's looking all just great. Scout. Build that. So, getting the dog quite in the same timing then in the rush build, but for another reason. Mostly about lore. Getting the ruins here. Gonna completely lose the food out of my eyes, but kind of a little bit. Get the stone there. And I will get one bill. Build a tower here. And you shouldn't build towers because right in the next tower, the next second, the wolf attacks. Just kidding, of course. But getting the wolf here. Okay. I have a strange sound in my house. Okay. I hope that weren't too bad. I think someone in my house just unleashed his boxes. Don't know if you know the little sound if you connect the cable to the earth. Get like the little. They were like really loud in my house right now. I hope it weren't in the video, so you didn't got that. So we got up the house. We will need a house, that's the thing. So this is a 2-tile. Oh. Screw that, man. Why is everything a 2-tile? Yeah, we need to build a house here. Don't have any choice. We go for coinage, since we will have a lot more merchants than shipbuilders in later stages of the game. Shipbuilding is just something if you want to go for an early rush, and you're most likely to have the long ship dock a really time up, like a really time in relation to the length of the game. So getting up the house here, and we can totally go for food afterwards as hard as we can. Huh? That's what I wanted to do. So, getting a few, a little bit of food here. I will even take one of the sailors out here. But great. Just to get more food here, since I cannot live on 4 tiles, it seems. I will definitely need to get a new area here. Let's get one woodcutter back here. I will need the carpentry mastery before I upgrade anything. That's kind of the thing in in the macro build, that you really need to wait for the carpentry mastery, since saving the stone is so important, and I think that's what mostly make the macro builds. Yeah, what the macro builds are about, just saving that stone at that point. So just right now I'm gonna... The weird sound is back. I'm really concerned what is going on here. Just give me, yeah. Just screw it, just screw it. It's so crazy, man. So. Some wood here, so we can build the brewery over here. Build it there. And we will need the iron mine, of course, so I will need a few more villages over there. But I thought about feasting. I can explain again why I don't care that my villager that builds the brewery while the feast is going on, since he's going to get in the brewery anyway, and he will just provide happiness. And happiness is not it is affected by the feast, but it won't affect it too much, if you know what I mean. So it's not too bad to have the villager building then. There are things that are worse, way worse. Just getting a hell of a lot of wood, since we just need wood to upgrade our wood camp here. Just right now. Seems a little crazy. It's just about we can upgrade the town hall, and then we need 40 more for the wood camp, and we already have the stone ready, so that's why really we want to aim down that. Let's go. And we need 20 more. Yeah, get the brewer, so we have a little bit more happiness. Ah yeah, I forgot to build the tower there. And I get punished immediately. Welcome to Northgard. Let's go. So, I think in a hard game you already needed to throw a little healer's hut in there, since so many low villagers, and that can't really not go on like this. So, I will need to build a healer's hut quite soon. No, not just right now, because I will need the iron here a little bit more, so I can get my berserker out. I will stop the raid over here, so I can get the second villager in there, so I get a little bit closer to the berserker. Because he will help me to clean out a lot of these tiles and get a lot of food out of it, basically. It's really important. So the berserker is a really important tile, not only in the wolf rush, it's like for the wolf it's really important too. Since he has such insane damage, and if you can get the legendary healers later on, he's just like a total killing machine. Just go really fast into your enemy tile, puck villager that's really cool. You can already run over there. So, oh, forgot to take a well in the iron mine there. So let's just take him over. So the enemy took the middle. It's not too bad, since I'm not too interested in this. But I'm going straight for the berserker here. It's not too long anymore. I will go for the second feast. Will I? I just built a second stone mine first. One of the woodcutters can actually go over. I will upgrade this here. Got that for a second. Can go over there. And I will upgrade the farm, I think, as next, or the silo. I think the silo even seems a little bit more valuable. I just have a small idea. Haha. Da da da. That seems good. So I'm gonna put this. I have a lot more food economy now. I would need to sack a second villager into the brewery. And I just blew away my gold that I had, but it's not too bad actually. Since I want to destroy the prairie here next time. But that's okay too. I don't have any 4 tiles, right? But yeah, that's why I have the 2 tile, because I don't have any 4 tiles. Screw that! Let's get a trading market here. You will... Yeah, trading post. Trading market, that's like a mix. But this will be a trading market tile. You will need at least 1 if you want to go for aggressive wolf play. So get ready to get this. You may know it from any other clans too. just get your trading post and your market on the same tile. So if you upgrade one of these, the production of all your merchants in that tile will be increased. You can even go for valor trades. I think I'm even gonna show this because a lot of players don't realize that the wolf can trade really good too. But I don't think we can do this like this. But yeah, we can rip down the houses later on if we really need to. Yep, it's not too bad. Actually, 2 great buildings start burning. Ah no, the brewery. I take everything back, that's really bad. Really bad earthquake. So let's get the back here. Come on. Let's get this. And we need a villager to scout the kobolds out. Just go with that. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Get over here. Let's improve the tools of the woodcutters and the merchants, I guess. No. Take the farmers. I will need to wait after the winter, after the winter anyway, so that's why I go a little bit harder here. So minus 21 will let me survive until the next winter. Where do I even get attacked? Over there. It's great. It's just where I wanted to be attacked. At least we killed one. So I don't need to heal him, since I just don't have space for a healer's hut. I would build a healer's hut, but I just don't have any space for it, if you see. Like, I really need to rush down for my berserker. If you have the space to build a healer's hut, like if you're presented with a 4 tile, or at least not a 2 tile, so close to your tile, it will be quite easy to get it up. But like this, not that easy. The thing is, I don't really have a 4 tile to look forward to. 4 tiles are really important and you should never underestimate them. It seems like there's nothing on it and doesn't really give you a lot, but it's a freaking 4 tile. You can build one more building on it and that can be so much worth. I feel tricked. I feel tricked. So we have the kobolds here. So now I just need to get my berserker out. And the game can start. I'll show you quite a funny way to get upwards with your gold production. Since this is what you mostly need just to get up with that gold production quite high. And get it quite efficient. And I can show you how to get it quite efficient without upgrading the trading post too much just by having basically not the same way like the goat, but a similar way to the goat. So no merchants needed, all the merchants can go back. Since they don't give me all too much, I could actually, I will stop the raid too. Just send a trader, a villager to a lorestone to go over that. The berserker, it's 6 wolves over there, so I can't do anything over there. So I'm gonna go over here first and kill some wolves. Bang. Right here we can start a trade with the kobolds. So we have this finally. Get back here. And get the sailors out of there, since we don't need them. I just want to get rid of this iron deposit, to be honest. So let's go in there. So I can build a healer's hut there as soon as possible. I need a healer's hut. So badly. But we're already trading with the kobolds. You see that I don't have any villager anymore assigned to trading. And now a villager who's going for food can get me close to... yeah, just... So a villager who's grabbing food right now should get me around 5 food. And I can trade here 6 food for 6 crowns. So a villager right now is way more efficient than when he would be just a trader. Or a merchant. So I think that's quite funny. So the food trade should always be the better choice to go for. Definitely go for weaponsmith right now, since the value trade is quite a deep investion. So you can go here. Does that? Yeah, and with the healer's hut we can really start to go out here. We start to upgrade the scout camp here. I think I will start to trade with the second market already. Get more gold in. And yeah, take the tile over here. Just to build another market. And just right now it's really starting to boom out. It's like after the second winter the build is really coming. And that's the thing, like a rush will definitely come earlier. But with this attack here you can get way stronger. And see that I don't invest too much. Stone right here, so you can always use your rest stone to upgrade your military camps, and that's always very important. Just right now we're going to heal everything we can. So I already have 3 healers then there. Upgrading the healer's hut is for me always really crucial. At most as Wolf Clan, because you really need to upgrade your berserker again and again. And I really think, and a lot of players will tell you to clean out the kobolds and try to get the gold by spoils of war. But I don't really think so. I would say just trade with the kobolds because it can give you a lot more. The trade will even rise. It will not stay at 6 for 6. It will go to 7 for 6, and I will think it goes up to 8 for 6. So I will get 8 gold for them for 6 giving food. And this rate for a normal villager is just great. You don't even need to. Yeah, okay. Of course, you will need to build a trading post building, but you don't need to upgrade it. But the cost of this are so much lower. This is 80 wood, and upgraded it would be 160 wood plus 8 stone plus... Ah no, not plus 40 crowns. Crown buildings don't need crowns. But you get my thought there. We have 2 sheeps over there. But shouldn't help me too much. Not too big of a problem. I'll go around it. Need a house here. Gonna build that. I think I want to upgrade this here. But I'm gonna take a second to do that. The woodcutters can actually come back. Since I need more food to have my trades up. But I have 3 healers too. Gotta keep that in mind, that they are not grabbing food too, and they will soon again. Ah yeah, rat infestation, so they will soon not. They will stay healing here. But yeah. You see, mostly it's a quite normal build. Quite normal macro build. going a little bit different approaches at some points maybe, but I think it's really more like a usual macro build, you know, from other clans than anything else. And just right now in the moment you can think about like, okay, what do I really want to go for? I have good crown production right now. Like when the natural disaster is done at some point. I really think the hit rats are hitting quite hard right now. Maybe a little bit too hard because yeah, my healers here are dead. Can't do stuff with them just because they will not stop to get sick here. I don't know if it's the best implementation, but I'm not gonna cry about it because I think it's just a little bit harder, and that's why players usually like to cry about it when something got harder than before. We can get over here with the berserker, our all-rounder tool. It's really great. So much damage output. You just will need do not let him die. Do not let him die. Wanted to add something there, but nah, not really. It's just do not let him die. It's so important. Get out of there. So, at some point we will actually be done with healing. I never thought that they would really be so long at the healer set, but sometimes it happens. It's not too bad. Get him out there. One of the healers can actually get a brewer, so a little bit more happiness there. We're going, yeah, with small steps onto the plunder. I would definitely recommend attacking when you have the plunder, and otherwise more like react. Even though, as Wolf Clan, it's not the best choice to always just defend. Go for Yod's Blessing, of course, just for all the upgrades you can get out of there. I would recommend upgrading the warriors, but not right now, since you don't really need that right now. Just wait a second longer for that. I will actually stop a few... No, I won't. Yeah, I will. At least one trade route I will cancel here. A little bit more. Bang. Get more food over here just before the winter. I can definitely upgrade the scout camp. Could have done it a little bit earlier. The longship dock is not really needed anymore, so can destroy it. Get a training camp for that. Since my build is now looking more like going for warriors and going for a big death ball here. Sorry. You can definitely go for X-Throws too, because X-Throws came quite back with the last patch. They are really fun to play, and with the 20% extra damage they can now really hurt warriors. So they still get countered by warriors, in my opinion, in the late games. By the sprint on the, or the charge on the X-Throws. It's just naturally against like... against microing your X-Throws. I don't know what's going on with my voice, but I'm just gonna talk on. Yeah, the warriors can't sprint onto the X-Throws, but will naturally play against the X-Throws, microing against the warriors, like always tick-tocking back and forth, just to get them done there, but it's not to use too much anymore, so just because of that little change, and I find that quite sad, because I really enjoyed that micro of X-Throws. It really is like in other games, micro and archers and stuff, but it is a lot of fun, and I would really recommend to play it like this at some point, if you didn't do so. But at that point, I'm actually gonna leave you alone here and let you try with the build what you want to try, because actually you have a good crown economy right now. You could even develop more tiles, like colonize more tiles, go into there, build more trading posts, maybe develop some tiles here and build another trading post just over there. It will help you a lot. You can get a big crown economy over here. In the worst case, you could actually go get that deer tile over here. I actually ignored it by yeah, by default. Because I really enjoy to just have one food tile to concentrate myself on the attacking. So if my trading post can't handle, so if I don't have enough food to handle all the trading posts that I have, it's usually a sign for me that I already have enough trading posts that I should really attack, because a field with an upgraded silo and a lot of villagers in there is usually enough food and you don't need more. And if you want to go then for a second food tile, there could be an indicator that you're getting too greedy there. So maybe take this as an indicator too, because that really helped me to assign when I want to attack with the Wolf Clan, and I hope that will really help you too. So yeah, with that sentence I will actually leave you alone here. Yeah, wish you a great day everyone. Have a lot of fun with the wolf build. I would usually, and not usually recommend, but I would totally recommend going for Plunder with the next with the next lore. Scouting out your enemy, like I just do here, and have a lot of fun with axe throwers or warriors or whatever you want to go for. You can just destroy this wood camp here if you don't need it, since you have an upgraded one to build more war camp in there. You have here some war camp over. You can actually destroy a few of your markets if you're gonna get rid of them. It seems a little bit stupid because I just built it here one, but I just want to get used to the idea to just destroy the things you just build and build war camp for this, because at some point you will just need army, and the only thing that's holding you back if you have enough gold is your warband count. So just destroy all the stuff and build freaking war camps on it. If it's just an unupgraded trading post, you can, in the worst case, you can just build it again later on. So don't be too yeah, scared about that. So yeah, have a great day everyone with that, because I already outroed the video. I just got lost again into explaining, so excuse me for that. Have a great day everyone, yeah, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.